Good afternoon. As the Dean of the College of Engineering, it's my pleasure to welcome you here today as we recognize the College of Engineering's Spring 2017 Baccalaureate class. I'll begin by introducing our platform officials and special guests. When I call your name, please stand. Nicole Grosslin, Professor and Chair of Biomedical Engineering. Feel free to remain standing. Alan Guyman, Professor and Chair of Chemical and Biochemical Engineering. Erwei Bai, Professor and Chair of Electrical and Computer Engineering. Qinglong Lin, Professor and Chair of Mechanical and Industrial Engineering. Daniel Reed, Vice President for Research and Economic Development. Today's Distinguished Engineering Alumni Academy inductee and keynote speaker, Ross Taggets. Student speakers, Julie Nessler and Aaron Nessler from Biomedical Engineering. Today's marshals, Tanya People, Associate Dean of Diversity and Outreach, and John Kuhl, Associate Dean of Academic Programs. Special guests include Justin Garvin, Mechanical Engineering, Ruben Beltran Del Rio, Industrial Engineering, Anton Kruger, Electrical and Computer Engineering, Christopher Stokes, Civil and Environmental Engineering, Seth Dillard, Biomedical Engineering, finally, our musicians, Amy Schendel, Evan Fowler, James Nagus, Robert Parker, and John Manning, off to my left. Thank you. Please be seated. Today, we celebrate an important point in the life of our graduates and the beginning of new challenges that will draw upon their knowledge and experiences that they've gained as students at the University of Iowa. Our graduates are well prepared to meet the professional challenges and opportunities that they will encounter as engineers, and we take great pride in their accomplishments. As a small token of our appreciation for their hard work and dedication, we have given each of them a medallion symbolic of their accomplishments. They're wearing those medallions now. Let me name a few specific achievements of this graduating class. 176 of these graduates completed the requirements for minors. 81 received credit for co-op or internship experiences. 32 will receive university honors. 31 will graduate with distinction. 16 of the graduates were presidents of engineering student organizations. 13 will graduate with a double major. 8 students have completed the requirements to graduate with engineering honors. 6 served as peer advisors. 5 served as professional development peer advisors. 2 were engineering grand challenges scholars. 6 were student ambassadors. 4 were outreach agents, and 5 graduates served as engineering lead tutors. Finally, many of our graduates have been actively involved in student organizations. Others have been involved in academic research. Some of these graduates have enriched our community through their volunteer efforts. Many have studied abroad. Others have worked to fund their own education. Some are the first in their family to receive a college degree. We also take great pride in our students who have served in the armed forces, and I invite veterans in our graduating class and in our audience to stand to receive our appreciation. Veterans, please stand. The accomplishments and academic achievements of the graduates build from the devotion of talented faculty. This semester, the graduating seniors from each program selected a faculty member to be recognized today for their excellence in teaching and dedication to student learning. Faculty, as I call your names, please come forward to be recognized. Seth Dillard, lecturer in biomedical engineering. Charlie Stanier, associate professor of chemical and biochemical engineering, is unable to be here today because he's kicking off a new research project called the Lake Michigan Ozone Study near Chicago. Christopher Stokes, lecturer in civil and environmental engineering. Anton Kruger, professor in electrical and computer engineering. Ruben Beltran del Rio, lecturer in industrial engineering. And Justin Garvin, lecturer in mechanical engineering. All right, join me in thanking and recognizing these outstanding professors. It's a tradition of ours to select one outstanding graduating senior to give an address at commencement. However, today we have a unique address that involves two graduates that's especially appropriate for Mother's Day, as you'll see in a minute. Julie and Aaron Nessler are both graduating with degrees in biomedical engineering today and happen to be related to one another. Julie is Aaron's mother. Yep. Julie Nessler has lived in Iowa City for most of her life. After graduating from Iowa City High School in 1981, she played softball for the University of Iowa while earning a BS degree in psychology. She has two sons, Ian and Aaron, who are both graduates of the University of Iowa College of Engineering, well, after today at least. She owns and operates a farm in West Branch, Iowa, and will be graduating with a technological entrepreneurship certificate. Aaron Nessler is a biomedical engineering major with a focus in cardiovascular biomechanics and a Spanish minor. While at the University of Iowa, he's been active in Medicus, MESA, and the Iowa Medical Innovations Group, in addition to Continental Crossings. And he served as a quality control officer during the construction of the Continental Crossings 2014 bridge in Cinta Verde, Nicaragua. Who's first? Well, so Julie and Aaron, please come up, and we're looking forward to seeing what you have to say, reflecting on your experiences at Iowa.
Thank you all, and it is an honor to be here with you today. Given that it is Mother's Day and my mother will be graduating with me, I thought I would share some of my experiences going through college with my mom. When my mom first told me that she was going to be going to college alongside me, I thought, wow, I can only imagine how much determination and courage it would take for someone to go back to classes, especially engineering, after being away for so long. Of course, my second thought was, oh no, I'm going to class with my mom. Occasionally, people made the connection and would ask me if I was taking classes with my mom. Rarely, they'd ask if I was taking classes with my sister. I'd nod and have a brief conversation over how embarrassed I felt. Eventually, my mom and I actually had classes in the labs together. If people didn't recognize the connection before, they certainly would now. However, I got to see how hard my mom actually works in her classes. Her notes were not only neater, but also more detailed than my own. Being lab partners was a new experience as well. Typically, I'd be cautious around my lab mates. If I thought I had a better method of doing the same thing, I'd keep quiet, trying not to step on anyone's toes. My mom, on the other hand, we have a pretty good relationship, so if she messed out, I'm going to call her out on it, just as she would call me out when I messed up. But for as well as I claim to know my mother, there's still a few surprises. A few weeks ago, my mom and I went to the BME banquet and were sitting with Dr. Grossland. My mom said somewhat jokingly, to be honest, I had said yes, assuming Aaron would say no to giving this speech. I had said yes, not wanting to take away the ability for my mom to address you all today. However, just like taking classes with my mom, I found out that although I was initially very nervous to give this, it's been a lot of fun. It reminded me of when I went to class with my mom. We had a lot of fun, and we were very productive. And so everything worked out all right. This past winter, I had another student bring up how awkward it must be to attend classes with my mom. It took me a second, but I was able to disagree. At this point, I'd like to give the mic to my mom. That way she can tell you some of her experiences and motivations for getting an engineering degree.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Dean Scranton, and all our professors from the College of Engineering. I'm honored to be speaking here today. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the crowd. What better Mother's Day gift than to see your children be so successful? Congratulations to all of you. It's finally graduation day. If you're anything like I was at your age, you're making one more mark on your life's to-do list. One more thing is accomplished. For me, life was about milestones. There was age milestones, 16, 18, 21, and 25. I don't know what that was, but I wanted to be 25. After 25, the milestones of age kind of fizzle. But there's the other progressive milestones. Graduate high school, graduate college, get a job, get married, buy a house, have kids. In my mind, that was the order that life progressed. But then life happens. Things get out of order, steps get missed, and decisions have to be made. What's left in and what gets left out. The life plan gets messy. After high school, I'd planned to get an engineering degree and then open an engineering firm with my dad, who was a civil engineer. When I started college, I was pitching for the Iowa softball team, and my lack of time management skills took a toll on my grades. It wasn't good. I wasn't learning the material I needed to be an engineer, so I switched my major to psychology with the plan to get my engineering degree after my softball eligibility ran out. Unfortunately, my dad passed away my senior year, and I took that as a sign that I needed to grow up and get a job. So I finished my psychology degree, I got a job, I got married, bought a farm, had 2 sons, Ian and Aaron, and life was good. Then during the summer of 2009, at one of Aaron's baseball games, I met another mother from our team, Jane Dorman. She mentioned she worked at the College of Engineering, and I told her I was going to get an engineering degree once, but it didn't work out. Her response, why not now? I think I replied, calculus and chemistry 413, not wanting to go back there. After a couple more seasons of baseball, Jane and I talked, and eventually I started thinking, why not now? Or more importantly, if not now, when? The boys were about to get graduated from high school, and I was starting to think about what was my next milestone. Certainly it wasn't retirement. I just wasn't ready. So in the fall of 2011, 30 years after I entered the engineering program at Iowa, I again was enrolled in Calc 1. I was working full-time and attended class over my lunch hours. Ian joined me the next fall, and Aaron joined us both in the fall of 2013. My mom passed away that first day of classes on that semester, so it was a tough year for all of us. Taking classes with Ian and Erin has been an amazing experience. I've been fortunate to have this opportunity, and I'm grateful that they weren't appalled to be in classes with their mother. We never had the opportunity to all three be in class at the same time, but I had one class with Ian, and I've had multiple classes with Erin. In addition, it was nice to save money on textbooks, even when we didn't have classes together. That's a big savings, I tell you. For me, the classes we've taken together have been my favorites. It's a different perspective being on a peer level with your kids. It's nice to walk out of an exam and have someone to look at back on the test questions and compare and trying to decide who got it right. I enjoyed the role reversal as at times I became the student and Erin the teacher. While Erin says I worked harder, it was mostly because I had to in order to keep up with him. I never outscored either of the boys on an exam. I was always happy if we both did well. But if we didn't, it was usually me who had screwed up. Returning to school after so many years was daunting, not only the classwork, but the question of how I would fit in with all of you. I have met so many talented and interesting students. I've not felt left out or singled out. I've made many friends, and my Facebook and LinkedIn accounts have grown. The professors have been fantastic. Many are younger than I am, and I was amused when they would make a comment like, "You guys are too young to remember this," or "This is probably before your time." And then they'd make eye contact with me and kind of backpedal a little and say, "Well, some of you might remember, or maybe you've seen the reruns." I enjoyed Justin Garvin's black and white, Adam West era Batman clips, and when Seth Dillard sang a bit of Guns N' Roses in class. In closing, I'd like to leave you with this. Life is a journey. It's a winding path full of detours and surprises. There's no right way, right time, and it's never too late. Set your goals and make your plans, but be aware that life happens between the goals. Life is your everyday adventure. Make time to spend with the people that are important and say what you want to say now. You can't rely on tomorrow. Live a life you're proud of. Don't be in a hurry to get through it. There's no prize for finishing first. Enjoy your journey. Congratulations. Go Hawks!
Yeah, thank you, Julie and Erin, for those outstanding remarks. We appreciate it very much. All right, next we will present the Outstanding Graduating Senior Award on behalf of the Engineering Student Council. Unfortunately, the president of Student Council was unable to be here today, so I'll read what she had prepared, and one of you, I think, is going to be surprised that you were selected as the Outstanding Graduating Senior. So pretend I'm Anna Seidel. Greetings, College of Engineering students, faculty, family, and friends. As the Director of Student Relations for Engineering Student Council, I'm honored to present the Outstanding Senior Award for this year's graduating class. The Outstanding Senior Award is presented to an individual who demonstrates exceptional character, exhibits behaviors of lifelong learning, and is an active, engaged, and well-respected member of the College of Engineering and the University of Iowa as a whole. The award is chosen based on the nominations received from current faculty members and from students alike. This year's recipient was referred to in their nomination as being academically gifted, and their ability to excel in their coursework was strongly emphasized. As an engineer, coursework alone can be challenging to keep up with, let alone excel at. Nonetheless, in addition to the lengthy list of academic achievements, the nomination illustrated the students' involvement in a variety of activities across campus. They have served as a teaching assistant on multiple courses, as a student ambassador within the College of Engineering, and as a research assistant in a professor's laboratory. Not only that, the student managed to find time to serve as a University of Iowa Hospital and Clinic's pediatric tutor, as a woman in science and engineering mentor. Those are hints. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very pleased to announce the recipient of this year's Outstanding Senior Award, Katie Giles. And Katie should come on up, yes. Here it is. Congratulations, yes, outstanding. This is your, congratulations. Now we'll recognize honor societies. You'll note that a few of our graduates are wearing regalia signifying their membership in honor societies, including white stoles and cords for Tau Beta Pi, cords for Omega Chi Epsilon, and Society of Women Engineers. And would these students please rise? Great. All right, you may be seated. Now I'd like to recognize students who will be earning honors. Graduates, please stand if you're earning university honors and/or engineering honors. And while you're standing, I'll mention that university honors are earned through a combination of honors coursework and enrichment activities, such as research, study abroad, and internships, while engineering honors students complete research under the guidance of a faculty member, culminating in the submission of an honors thesis. These students all are graduating with honors. Thank you. You may be seated. Now we'll recognize students who have achieved distinction for graduating in at least the top 10% of all students as measured by grade point average. Will these students please rise? The levels of distinction are indicated by stars on the gown and in the commencement program as follows. 3 stars designates highest distinction, the top 2% of students based on GPA. 2 stars designate high distinction, the next 3%. 1 star designates distinction, the next 5%. So congratulations. Next, we'll recognize students who are graduating, completing certificates in the following areas: clinical and translational science, large data analysis, museum studies, naval hydrodynamics, sustainability, technological entrepreneurship, and writing. If you're receiving any one of those certificates, please rise to be recognized. So let me tell you a little bit about what these students have done. They've completed a series of courses to provide them with depth of understanding in one of these specialized areas that complements the broader engineering curriculum and prepares them for success in the 21st century. Congratulations. Yeah. Two students are graduating with the distinction of being Grand Challenges Scholars. Would Rebecca Barrett and Bailey Kelsey please stand and let me tell you about what this entailed. Yeah. The Engineering Grand Challenges Scholars Program prepares students to tackle key problems in our society that we are facing in the 21st century. To cultivate a new generation of engineers ready to confront these problems, we've developed a comprehensive curricular and extracurricular set of requirements that was approved by the National Academy of Engineering and was only the 7th such program to be certified by the National Academy. Very few students in the country compete this extensive set of requirements. We're happy that we have 2 students graduating today, and they're recognized on the National Academy of Engineering's website in Washington, D.C. as well. Congratulations. Next, I am delighted to introduce Ross Taggets, who will deliver the charge to the graduates and will be inducted into our Distinguished Engineering Alumni Academy. This is especially meaningful and special to me because Ross and I have known each other for over 50 years, and we were best friends living across the street from one another as 4-year-olds growing up on Woodside Drive about a half a mile from here. And Ross, I decided not to mention any of the mischief we got into back then. Ross is the founder, chief executive officer, and president of Triune Systems, LLC. He served in that role from 2007 till February of 2015 and was responsible for managing and overseeing the design, development, applications, and marketing functions for all of Triune's businesses, which included wireless power, ultra-low power, isolated and non-isolated power, and data products. He has more than 50 patents in these areas. In March of 2015, Semtech Corporation acquired Triune Systems, and Ross now serves as Chief Technology Officer and Chief Architect for Power Technologies at Semtech. Ross previously served as Chief Technology Officer and Director at Texas Instruments, where his responsibilities included business and technical development of the custom automotive and consumer markets, and leadership of new ventures in industrial and medical areas. He became a fellow at Texas Instruments in 2003. Ross Tagetz earned his BS in electrical engineering at the University of Iowa and an MS in electrical engineering at Southern Methodist University, finally an MBA from the University of Texas at Austin. He is a senior member of IEEE, a licensed professional engineer in the state of Texas. It gives me great pleasure to invite Ross to the podium to give a charge to the graduates.
Well, yeah, as you heard, Alec and I knew each other for quite some time. I also have a little other factoid I can tell you. I have the dubious distinction of breaking his arm, but I promise I won't break the other one. Anyway, it's a privilege being here today. It's been a few years since I was a graduate, sitting out there and wearing a cap and gown, and it's kind of uncomfortable, but it's exciting with what you guys are doing today. I remember being dressed up and looking forward to my next adventures. You know, it feels like, time has flown by in the blink of an eye. But I hope through some of my experiences, I can share some thoughts that might serve you on your next and future adventures. To start, I want to thank you for allowing me to talk for the next few minutes. And I promise no tests, but hopefully you gain something from this. You've all just completed a very challenging chapter in your life. Each of you has completed the curriculum to fill your degree. It has taken many long hours and you have endured many sacrifices. All of you should be extremely proud of your efforts. But next, I would ask that you reflect on the people. Happy Mother's Day to all these mothers out here. They've supported and sacrificed for you as well so you could achieve your goals. And I'm privileged today to have some of my family present. I have my lovely wife, Erin, and my nephew, Chris, waiting here in the audience. You, your friends, your loved ones have been there for you in the past, today, and they'll be there for you in your future. And as you move forward in your professional careers and gain greater knowledge, remember that your loved ones will still be your greatest counsel and support. I know many of you have family out there today and friends in the audience, so I would like each of you to look at them right now and give them a round of applause. My charge to you today is on engineering entrepreneurship, and I believe that this information can provide you each with guidance, regardless of what path you decide to pursue in your future. When I received my engineering degree from the University of Iowa, I really didn't understand what an entrepreneur was. I was just happy to get my dream job of being a design engineer at Texas Instruments. A few days after graduation, I packed everything I owned in my Nissan Sentra, said goodbyes to my family, and headed to Dallas. I had a passion for creating new things, and I was ready for the challenge. During my time at the University of Iowa, I was encouraged by many of the faculty and staff, especially within the College of Engineering. It is good to see some of those professors are still here today. And I'd like to point one out. Where's he at? John? John Cool, actually back then he looked like my father, now I look like his older brother. So that's what happens to you over time. But I was encouraged by them, and it's good to see them here. And what I want to thank them for is they added a number of tools to my toolbox. They provided me with a foundation of knowledge, a process to solve problems, and one thing John taught me was really important, and you all should remember this, is you receive what you put into everything you do, good and bad. So after 23 years at TI, I accomplished many things. I designed many integrated circuits. I furthered my education by getting my MSEE and MBA. I authored several papers, issued many patents, and traveled the world. As a result of my efforts, I was elected as a Texas Instruments Fellow, which provided me with even greater range of reach within the company. However, I felt a void that I needed to overcome. I felt that I had some great ideas that were being pushed to the side. I believed that these design concepts that I had in my head could lead to some really new Internet of Things products. I also had a passion to create something that was developed by me, something from scratch with my company logo, a lean, mean team creating new, exciting products. We all have some level of entrepreneurship within us, as we are all risk takers. Each of you have already demonstrated this to some level of risk taking because you've all made decisions to invest in your future by getting a degree at the University of Iowa. As a result, you are looking to get a return on investment from this. Some of you will work in companies, as I initially did. Some of you will pursue an academic career. But some of you will become truly entrepreneurial right out of the gate and start your own company. From my story, I discovered for me to pursue an entrepreneur path, I needed to get the itch. I had gained the industrial knowledge and established what I felt was a sufficient nest egg. I had some ideas that I thought could benefit society, and I wanted to succeed or fail by my own efforts. The path that you go towards will be driven by your perceived comfort level of risk and your passion. Being an entrepreneur has risk, and risk can drive emotions. Greed and fear are these extremes, and they can lead you away from the path of integrity and honesty. My charge to you today is to drive towards joy. Joy is the sweet zone of entrepreneurship, and you can achieve this by managing your emotion. This can be achieved by proper planning. Have a primary plan, and then have contingencies. Have a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C in everything that you do. However, remember that you will need to continually revise this plan. In life, things will change, and it will require revision of your plans. As a general rule, my charge to you is I set a 3-year goal, and I review it annually, and I charge that you do the same. It will lead you well in your life. Entrepreneurship is also driven by passion. Passion drives an effort and determination for achievement, a healthy pride in what you're doing. It also drives a spirit of creation and innovation that provides a path where you can serve society. As a result of this, you can create success, but success is not a sure thing. I try to follow my guide for success, which is prioritized in the following from most to least important. Number 1, have fun. Have fun creating and working with others. Have fun in doing what you are doing. Have super friends around you, because each of you has your own superpowers and you have your own kryptonite. And match your kryptonite complementary to their superpowers so that you can have the greatest joy. Number 2, create wealth for others. Create wealth for the people you work for and work with. Provide win-win opportunities and help your customers be successful. And finally, help society benefit from your efforts. And then thirdly, create wealth for yourself. First, you'll create a personal wealth, that wealth will be a satisfaction in giving to others. And secondly, as a residual, you will create for yourself a financial benefit. I would like to recap that the support you get from your friends and loved ones are your greatest counsel, and they provide you with invaluable information regards to the decision that you will make in the future. Entrepreneurship, as well as life, has risk, and managing your emotion by planning is essential. And finally, whatever path each of you decides to pursue within your future careers, working towards a goal of stewardship will provide you with a personal wealth from serving others, our country, our planet, and our universe. My final charge to you is make sure you put in a great effort to create unbounded results. Thanks again for letting me spend a few minutes with you. And I think we can all agree that it's great to be a Hawkeye, but it's even greater, and I can say this, it's greater to be a Hawkeye engineer. Congratulations, graduates.
So Ross, there is one more thing up here. I have something for you. This is a certificate that signifies Ross's induction into our Distinguished Engineering Alumni Academy that I'm sure he will hang with pride in his office.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, that was an outstanding charge to the graduates. I'm sure you're going to remember that for years to come. That is not one that's easily forgotten. Next, we will confer degrees onto our set of graduates. Daniel Reed, the Vice President for Research and Economic Development, will come forward to confer the Bachelor of Science in Engineering degrees on our graduating students. Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Engineering, all of you, please rise. Vice President Reed, these candidates, having completed all of the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Engineering, are recommended to you by the faculty of the College of Engineering for conferring this degree.
On the recommendation of the faculty, is this one?
I don't hear it. Feel free to use this one.
Why don't I come over there? This is kind of important. You want to hear it. On the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Engineering and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, State of Iowa, I confer on each of you the degree Bachelor of Science in Engineering as qualified and designated. Congratulations.
The graduates may now be seated. We'll now individually recognize the recipients of engineering baccalaureate degrees. Vice President Reed will join me in offering our congratulations to each graduate. Feel free to applaud when your graduates are recognized. Tanya Peoples will introduce each degree candidate individually. Tanya is the College of Engineering Associate Dean for Diversity and Outreach and a professor in chemical and biochemical engineering. She leads a team that recruits students to campus, helps create a welcoming and supporting environment, and I'm sure she's delighted to participate in the celebration today. Tanya?
Will the candidates for degrees in biomedical engineering please rise and assemble on this side of the platform? Will Department Executive Officer Nicole Grosslin please come forward and to represent the biomedical engineering program? Sulata Acharya. Alexander Alvarado. David Arrington. Eno Abasi Augustine Akpan. Anubhav Balakrishnan. Minor, Computer Science. Rebecca Barrett. Kathleen Bartel. Eric Bossart. Ferron Lewis Brantley. Caitlin Buman, minor, Mathematics. Amy Carlson. Claire Castaneda, distinction, minor, Spanish, writing certificate. James Joseph Vincent Carrera. David Cizio. William Comito. Chad Conger. Ray Ann Corrigan, highest distinction, University Honors. David Crompton, highest distinction, University Honors. Patrick Crowley. Greg Cavilier, minor, Business Administration. Morgan Dorsey, minor, Psychology. Nicholas Dunn. Christopher Felder, minor, Mathematics. Tyler Ferguson, second major, Bachelor of Science in Biology, minor, Mathematics. Margaret Grivas. June Zib. Vineeth Gurijala, minor, Mathematics. Courtney Halaska, minor, Business Administration. Tyler Harkin, minor, Psychology. John Henrich, highest distinction, University Honors. Kylie Hirschberger. Anastasia Hertz, distinction, University Honors. Austin Halub. Jewel Iliff. Kevin Iverson. Suhas Kandimala. Hannah Keating. Daniel Keefe. John Michael Lesniewski, minor, Art. Ramon Libarnez, high distinction, University Honors. Jed Lim, University Honors. Dylan Mann, high distinction, minor, Spanish, University Honors. Jason Marks, second major, Bachelor of Science, Biology, Technological Entrepreneurship Certificate. Rachel Meehan, minor, Computer Science. Emily Miller, minor, Chemistry. Alec Monahan. James Moore, minors, Computer Science and Psychology. Joseph Mullen. Aaron Nessler, minor, Spanish, University Honors. Julie K. Krataska Nessler, Technological Entrepreneurship Certificate. Alina Nugren. Naveen Nainan. Aditayo Oladele Ajose. minor. Spanish. Sophia Ormord, minor, chemistry. Aishwara Parankar. Matthew Parker. Neil Patel, minor, computer science. Eric Pillar. Tracy Piplani. Allison Porter, minor, computer science and mathematics. Matthew Remy, minor, psychology and chemistry, university honors. Michael Rendelman, high distinction, minors, music, computer science and mathematics, university honors, engineering honors. Seamus Rader, second major, Bachelor of Science in Human Psychology with high distinction. Maxwell Roth, minor, Human Psychology. Paul Rawls, distinction, minor, Computer Science, University Honors. Lauren Schutz, second major, Bachelor of Arts in Dance, University Honors, Engineering Honors. Eric Scott. Arwin Shrestha. Emily Salzrud, University Honors. Caleb Stafford. Grant Stalker, University Honors. Carly Stewart, minor, chemistry. Nirav Surati, minor, human physiology. Paulina Shakyal, minor, chemistry. Paul Tafaleli, minor, chemistry, University Honors. Jessica Thompson, minor, chemistry, University Honors. Alicia Truca. Brandon Uribe. Joshua Volker, minor, Spanish, University Honors. Keith White, minor, Human Physiology. Ryan Worth. Jacob Wieland. Nathan Witt. John Wong. Hannah Yassin. Now we will introduce the candidates for degrees in chemical engineering. Department Executive Officer Alan Guyman will represent the chemical engineering program. Zubair Akmal, minor, chemistry. Deanna Arps, minor, chemistry. Alexander Bartley, minors, chemistry and mathematics, sustainability program certificate. Nathan Bringelson, minors, chemistry and business administration. Mingjung Shea, minor, chemistry. Brian Cherrier, minor, chemistry. Tyler Cliston, second major, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry, minor, chemistry. Andrea Diaz, minor, chemistry. Feng Fan, minors, Business Administration and Chemistry. Catherine Giles, high distinction, University Honors. Abigail Haas, minor, Spanish and Chemistry. Jeffrey Hamilton, minor, Business Administration. Nate Kenworthy. Malia Combe, minor, Chemistry. Vincent LaPalooza, minor, chemistry. Jai Lee. Nicole Locke, minor, chemistry and business administration. Andrew Malley, minors, chemistry and business administration. Ben Markland, minor, chemistry. One Nurlaila Desa, minor, chemistry, sustainability program certificate. Austin McKee, minor, chemistry, university honors, engineering honors. Robert Piombino. Jason Plickenbaum. Edwin Sagastumi, clinical and translational science certificate. Nathan Schuhart, highest distinction, minors, chemistry and computer science, university honors. Taylor Soltis. Alexandra Thompson, minors, chemistry and business administration. Austin Torr, minors, chemistry and mathematics. Graham Young, minor, chemistry. Next, we will introduce the candidates for degree in civil engineering. Chris Stokes will represent the civil engineering program. Justin Adams. Connor Bonnet. Melissa Chanto Lukert. Paul Dravitt. Jesse Dunn. Brendan Durkin. Anthony Amy, University Honors. Ashley Ensminger, second major, Bachelor of Arts, Environmental Sciences. Zachary Grust, distinction, minor, Business Administration. Alexa Hansen, minor, Geoscience. Grant Hicks. Daniel Joseph Ruby. Kaijing Zhao. Bailey Kelsey. Adam Cuny, minor, Business Administration. Gerald Lombardo, minor, Business Administration. Mickey McLaughlin. Corey James Miller. Christian Mooring. Santiago Ortiz. Mark Paul. Cole Partridge, minor, Business Administration. Michael Phillips. Cody Ringham, minor, Business Administration. James Robinson, minor, Art. Ryan Scott. Onda Shi, distinction, minor, Mathematics. Grant Simpson. Daniel Southwick. Travis Thornborough, distinction, minor, Mathematics, University Honors. Emily Vandermeide, minor, Business Administration. Would Department Executive Officer Erroy Bai please come forward? Professor Bai will represent the Electrical Engineering program. Matthew Andrus, minors, Computer Science and Mathematics. Alec Archer, highest distinction, minor, mathematics, university honors, engineering honors. Rohit Banda, minor, mathematics. Okay. Amanda Beatus, minor in mathematics. Lucas Bomball, minors, computer science and mathematics. Alexis Burnite, second major, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, minors, computer science, mathematics, engineering honors. James Caldwell, Daibin Chen, minor, mathematics. Matthew Compton, minor, mathematics. Alexis DiVincenzo, minors, mathematics and computer science. Paul Dragich, minor, mathematics. Brian Ehlers, minor, computer science. Bradley Evans, minors, mathematics and computer science. Sydney Garcia, minors, mathematics and computer science. Harrison Genders, minor, mathematics. Samuel Glenn, minors, computer science and mathematics. Sterling Goldberg, minor, computer science. Dylan Green, highest distinction, minor, mathematics, university honors. Evan Grote, minors, mathematics and computer science. Ming Gu, minors, mathematics and computer science. Ezekiel Gunnick, minor, mathematics. Okay. Shahrukh Mohammed Arif Hassan, minors in computer science and mathematics. Emma Hawk, university honors, engineering honors. Ian Ingram, minor in computer science. Zachary Kesey, minors, computer science, economics, and mathematics. Nicholas Kozak, minors, computer science, and mathematics. Ryan Paul Kimmel, minor, computer science. Timothy John Linhart, minor, computer science and mathematics. Adam Madison, second major, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering. Tom Lubinow. Mackenzie Mazer. Elaine Moe, high distinction, minors, mathematics, computer science, and university honors. Kyle Neighbor, minor, computer science and mathematics, university honors. Abram Notnagel, distinction, second major, Bachelor of Science, Applied Physics with distinction, minors, mathematics and computer science. Hiba Armar, Mark Parisi, Yashala Permeswaran, high distinction, minors, mathematics and computer science. Richard Pryor, minors in mathematics and computer science. Zach Rowley, minors, computer science. Elijah Schinkel, minors, computer science and mathematics. Jacob Snyder, minors, mathematics and computer science, university honors. Honao Song, Brian Spear. John Stager, minor, mathematics. Yu Hao Su, additional majors, Bachelor of Arts, Computer Science, and Bachelor of Arts in Music, minor in mathematics, university honors. Cindy Ta, minor, Computer Science and Mathematics. Joshua Taylor. Jackson Tyson, minor, Computer Science. Nan Tran Phone. Doron Sahur, second major, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics. Jacob Veal, Technological Entrepreneurship Certificate. Anthony Zhang, distinction, minor, mathematics. Zhangming Zhang. Department Executive Officer Qinglong Lin will represent the industrial and mechanical engineering programs. We will begin with the industrial engineering graduates. Brian Boyle, minor, psychology. Summer Campbell. Chris Checkle, minor, computer science, large data analysis certificate. Emma Beatrice Siborowski, minor, business administration. Connor Cullion. Catherine Cherwinski. Evan Eck. Andrew Pfizer, minor, mathematics, technological entrepreneurship certificate. Samuel Fox, minor, psychology. Jeremy Frederick, minor, business administration. Audrey Hemasoth, highest distinction, minor, business administration. Street Horner, minor, business administration. Abby Hunt, distinction, technological entrepreneurship certificate. Margaret Jablansky. Shane McDevitt. Cameron O'Neill, minor, business administration. Alex Peterson, minor, mathematics. Luke Ronbuehler. Ryan Shaleen. Jessica Smizer, minor, psychology. Annabelle Sealing, minor, business administration. Oliver Stroh. Benjamin Svikhart, minor, business administration. Maxwell Lewis Tolstead, minors, mathematics and computer science. Logan Wagner, high distinction, minor, business administration. Natalia Watzlaff, sustainability program certificate, museum studies certificate. Sabrina Werner. And finally, the mechanical engineering graduates. Ryan Aguirre, minor, mathematics. Anthony Alleman, minor, mathematics. Jacob Anderson, minor, mathematics. Michael Slattery, minor, mathematics. Zane Bonesteiner. Nathan Bunger, minor, mathematics. Darrow Center, distinction, minor, geography, university honors. Connor Caulfield, minor, mathematics. Mariama Cornet. Gregory Dooley, engineering honors. Cameron Elias, minor, mathematics. Elena Marie Futris. Elena Marie Futris, minors, mathematics and art. Samuel Franco, minor, mathematics. Eric Furing. Talia Gonzalez, minor, mathematics. Kyle Gordon, high distinction, minor, mathematics. Christopher Guzik, minor, mathematics. Samuel Hauser, minor, business administration. Chad Hatch, minor, business administration. Alex Heish, minor, mathematics. Austin Hinzerling, distinction, minor, mathematics. Nathaniel Hinkle. Cody Hensel, minor, mathematics. Andrew Hickey, minor, mathematics. Colin Hogan, minors, computer science and mathematics. Jenna Ingram, minor, mathematics. Jay-Z. Nick Lanzen, minors, business administration and mathematics. Lauren Marie Leopold, minors, business administration and mathematics. Kyle Losick, minor, mathematics. Jing Liu, distinction. Joshua Lurk, minor, mathematics. Yiman Liu, second major, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, University Honors. Frank May, minor, mathematics. Cody Moore, minor, Business Administration and Mathematics. Harley Nefsker, distinction, minor, mathematics. Athena Niklas, minor, mathematics, University Honors. Andrew Oppid, minor, mathematics. Anthony Askilunas, minor, mathematics. Robert Perez, minor, mathematics. Christopher Sahoyas, minor, mathematics. Peidong Chen, minor, mathematics. Eric Rindy. Jared Ringsdorf, minor, mathematics. Ryan Ruckert. Riley Sauce, minor, mathematics. Lisa Schrader, minor, mathematics. Sean Sealaw, Naval Hydrodynamics Certificate. John Shepard, minor, mathematics. Ryan Stokluska, minors, mathematics and business administration. Brandon Strasser, minor, mathematics. Conrad Tebby, minors, mathematics and business administration. Michael Tierney. Nathan Ward, minor, mathematics. Michael Watkins, highest distinction. Matthew Wilcox, minors, mathematics and business administration. Matthew Wilson, minor, mathematics. Michael Wilson, minor, business administration. Shanri Xiong. Alexander Zeski. Kui Zhong. Please join me in congratulating everyone for their hard work and accomplishments. Yay! All right. The College of Engineering, faculty and staff have truly enjoyed teaching, mentoring, and supporting this wonderful group of people as they achieve their academic goals. We are happy to continue our relationship with them as Iowa Engineering alumni. We wish you all the best.
Now, graduates, we have one last assignment for you. Please turn your tassels to the left side of your caps, and you're officially alumni of the University of Iowa College of Engineering. Finally, I want to say that as engineers, you are equipped to make essential contributions to this nation and the world. You have a responsibility to bring your talents, understanding, and expertise to bear on the problems facing the world. I hope you will be guided by the highest of ethical standards, with great respect for the environment and a genuine commitment to human values. We wish you the greatest success in your careers and hope that you'll keep in touch. I do want to recognize some of the dedicated staff who have made this ceremony possible as well. These are staff who are spending their Sunday afternoon and morning volunteering to make the ceremony special. Many are spending their Mother's Day with us instead of with their families. Natalie Potter, Jenny Rumping, Megan Allen, Anat Levtoff, Kelly Delfos, Dina Blank, Jennifer Waite, Kim Lebeck, Carly Brucker, Jessica Blumberg, Wendy Brentner, who created the buttons that many of the mothers are wearing, and Jill McNamara, who planned and organized this ceremony. You can see them all around here, but let's thank them for their dedication as well. We also thank Julie, Sarah, and Becky from the Registrar's Office for helping this ceremony be the best it can be. So thank you all for joining us today. Please remain seated until all of the graduates have finished ascending the stairs, and go on and celebrate this afternoon and evening.